The next lesson in the Coaching and Healing with Angels series. This is Philip Montrose with my wonderful wife and partner, Jane Montrose. We're co-founders of Awakenings Institute, where we help people step up and tap into the heart and soul with coaching and healing, and in this case, angels as well. And in the previous lessons, we introduced you to connecting with your angels and then your archangels. Hopefully, you've had some more experience with that, perhaps some insights and support. And today we're going into angelic EFT tapping. You may have heard of emotional freedom techniques. They're very powerful. We add an angelic element to boost the vibration. It's more empowering, more supportive, as you'll find as we explain in this video. Jane?
Wonderful. And EFT involves tapping on certain points in the body, which I'll be doing. It may seem odd at first, but it actually is very effective, we found. So I'm going to demonstrate now how to do angelic EFT, and we're going to ask Archangel Raphael to help us today and focus on reducing stress, just to have something that most people have that we can agree on tapping together. So Raphael, focusing in on him for a moment, is known as the angel of healing, and he's always available to us to support our health and well-being. Just a beautiful, beautiful, loving angel. We created a handout on how to do EFT that's available to you, and you can use it anytime. There is, of course, a lot more you can do with EFT than you can see here, as you might imagine. But this is a great place to start with what we call the basic recipe. So there are 5 steps to the basic recipe, and I'll go through all of them now as I demonstrate the technique. And you could just follow along and tap with me. The first thing is called step 1, the setup. This is where you bring a single specific emotion to mind, and the more specific, the better. So you want that, so you're going to clear that. For today, think of any stress you might be noticing now, anything related like anxiety, just that kind of low-level hum of something that's not really positive. Many people have chronic stress, and it's really detrimental to our health. So this process can be surprisingly beneficial. So bring that to mind now, something specific, stress. Step 2 is the evaluation. With any current stress that you're noticing now, measure how strong it is on a scale of 0 to 10, with 10 being the strongest possible intensity. So just take a moment, notice it, and you can guess. It's not a big deal. There's not a test. So then we're adding in something that's not on this list. With angelic EFT, we're going to add an extra step. So with love in our hearts, and now just all of us opening to that love together, calling on Archangel Raphael to infuse this healing with radiant, wonderful emerald green healing energy, just surrounding us with it now, asking us to join us. And imagine just the most radiant, imaginable, beautiful, radiant green light all around you and in the cells of your body, all of the cells of your body receiving this healing energy. Just breathing it in. And with that, we go to step 3, which is what's called the affirmation. And so with EFT, we repeat an affirmation together while crossing our hands, in this case, with angelic EFT, crossing our hands in the center of the chest like this. And the affirmation is going to be, even though I have this stress, I'm grateful that Archangel Raphael is with me, and I open fully to this healing. This affirmation is most effective when you repeat it aloud with conviction or silently with conviction. Just bring energy to it. So repeat it now with me. Even though I have this stress, I'm grateful that Archangel Raphael is with me, and I open fully to this healing. Even though I have this stress, I'm grateful that Archangel Raphael is with me, and I open fully to this healing. Even though I have this stress, I'm grateful that Archangel Raphael is with me, and I open fully to this healing. This takes us to step 4, which is the tapping sequence, it's called. Now we're going to do one round of tapping, and you can just follow along, tapping lightly with 2 fingers about somewhere around 5 to 10 times on each spot. I do both sides. You can do one or the other. It doesn't matter. We start at the top of the head, and we say this stress as we tap lightly with 2 fingers, 5 to 10 times lightly. Then we go to the inside of the eyebrow, this stress, taking also wonderful breaths of that emerald green light. Then the side of the eye, below the eye where the bone is. And you might feel these points also, they feel a little sensitive if you hit them.
Mm-hmm.
Then below the nose, in the crease there, this stress.
This stress.
Chin, right around the middle there,
This
stress. Collarbone, this is right where the collarbones come together, sort of on the underside, the stress. And the final one is the side of the body. So if you act like you're hugging yourself, which isn't a bad idea, and then tapping here for stress.
Stress.
And then take some nice nurturing breaths. So your energy, you could say your energy is reconfiguring as something might be shifting. It's kind of like a tune-up for the body. So just taking those breaths. And then we go to step 5, which is the reevaluation. It's time now to measure your stress again on the same scale, 0 to 10. And notice what you notice. Is it different? Most likely it is better. I feel better, and I wasn't really noticing much stress to begin with. And I do it sometimes, just it's like a little tune-up. It sends energy through all your meridians. And if there is remaining stress and you're making progress, that's not unusual. What you can do then is just repeat it. Just repeat the same process over again, and notice again at the end if it's any different. As I mentioned, I always feel better doing the EFT, even if I don't have anything to begin with. We use it a lot in our classes with students, so I have many opportunities to do it. It is similar to a tune-up in a car, and is tuning up your body, your emotions, your mind, and your spirit. So it's very effective.
Right.
And do you want to again connect with Raphael?
Yes, I like to bring in these higher beings, these archangels like Raphael, their energy, and let them speak through me for this energy healing. And he says, yes, dear one, stress is something that is part of living. It at times enlivens you, but it can easily bring you down. And the energy healing of an EFT will bring you back up, and I can boost that experience for you. Just imagine this wonderful, loving embrace, and you may want to enjoy my beautiful, healing, green, soothing energy as you're doing the tapping points of rebalancing and recharging your system into more love and healing and gratitude, and just embracing yourself and the universe much more at a deeper level. It's wonderful. We love you so much, Archangel Raphael.
Thank you, Philip. That was really beautiful. And I felt a boost from that too,
Yes,
which shows how effective also the angels are with it. And it's such a blessing to us, which brings us to another added step in Angelic EFT is always thank the angels. So I want to thank Archangel Raphael for supporting this healing. I love you. I didn't think long ago that saying I love you mattered, but it does matter. They love us and they appreciate our love and gratitude to them. And this leads me to another coaching and healing tip. One of the best parts, really the best part probably of EFT is often overlooked. And that's what's different after you do EFT when the intensity is down. I think most of us hopefully are feeling a wonderful energy because of it. But it's also an important time to ask your heart if there is a message for us, for you, and for us. Um, the heart knows. You know, the heart is the center of our being where our wisdom
Hmm.
comes through. So just you might want to put your hand on your heart again for a moment and ask yourself, what is my perspective on life now with no stress or less stress? When I'm feeling better, maybe feeling more joyful and light, also with the radiance of Archangel Raphael. Just take a moment and ask. It's a good time to journal, to write down what you notice. How is your life different when you're feeling this way? Your heart is wise, so opening to its wisdom often is it's another step. You could say that is enlivening and enlightening, and really, it's like the frosting on the cake. You could say with EFT, where you get messages about life that really show that it's changing in a positive way.
Hmm.
Did you get a message, Philip? Just curious.
Just a feeling reassurance of healing and being in the right place at the right time.
Mm-hmm. Right. The message.
Synchronicity.
Oh, yeah.
Synchronicity.
Yeah. Yeah. And the message for me is that why suffer when you can make a shift like this using EFT? So using it often is our recommendation.
Hmm.
And with angels, there are other angels on your list too. You can invite for different things that you might be doing with EFT. So play with it.
Right. And that takes us to the conclusion of this little video lesson on coaching and healing with angels. The assignment is to take 5 minutes each day for the next week to clear something with Angelic EFT. And that's going to help you uh, learn the processes, the Angelic EFT technique, which is powerful by EFT alone, and then supercharging with the angelic part as we've experienced. And you can go further with this and have valuable healing and insights at any time, just a couple minutes a day at your fingertips. That's all you have to do is tap and say that key affirmation. So
Right.
we hope you enjoyed your coaching and healing with angels today. We'll see you in the next video lesson. And to get all the free materials for this coaching and healing with angels mini series, go to tinyurl.com/angels dash course. And also invite your friends to join you. Send them to tinyurl.com/angels dash course. And we'd love to get your feedback from these video lessons. Please leave a comment. We really appreciate it. See you in the next video lesson.
Bye bye.